Hi everyone, welcome to QA Junction Playwright Automation Learning Video 5. In this video, we are going to learn the importance of page and browser in Playwright. So in our previous videos, we have written our test case and executed our test case using page. But in this video, we are also going to learn how to write the test case using browser. So I will explain you the difference by showing the practical example. So let me just recall the test case how we wrote in our previous videos. So we will write the test case using page first. So before writing any test case, we need to write this step for sure, right? So we need to write this and store it in a constant called test. So if there are any assertions in your test case, you can also give this expect keyword. So now I am writing test, giving the title using page and async open braces and curly braces inside it, write page here. So this is what we did in our previous videos, right? We wrote our test cases using page. So let me just write it down. Await page dot go to in the URL. Let's take one test website, and when you search, these are the good websites created by Rahul Shetty. You can take this e-commerce website and keep practicing. So paste it. So what it will do, it will just open the Chrome browser and it will open this URL in that browser, right? So let me show you. npx playwright tests slash test file name page and browser dot spec dot js. So let's wait. So browser opened and pass. So we can do the same test case using the browser. So let's do that. Test using browser. You can give the title, it's your wish. So I am giving this title, you can give anyone. And here async braces, and inside the braces, in flower braces, I am writing browser. So this time we are using browser for executing our test cases. So browser, we need to write two steps for sure, that is prerequisite. Those are browser dot new context. When you mouse over on this new context, it is self-explanatory, right? New context is nothing but the new incognito window. So only difference between page and browser is browser has access on different incognito windows, whereas the page only has access on one single page. That's the reason in most of the MNCs there will be a requirement of having the access of different contexts. So we need to store that in a constant context. You can give it any name you want. I am giving it as context. And in next step we need to use this and write dot new page. So we need to write await before every step, or else it will auto suggest us. To get rid of that, you need to write this await. Now you can remove this and also store this in a constant called page. Now the same thing, await page dot go to. So this time I want to navigate to different URL. So let's take different URL. Here we go. So execute the test case and you will see the difference. You will see running two tests. So it will run the both test cases. You see, to pass. You can also open the report with this. Let me just show you. Both are pass. So in one single file you can write n number of test cases, and if you want to only execute one test case from these two, so you can write dot only. This will help us to only execute these test cases. So let's execute. Before executing, save. So this time it will only execute that one test case which we put dot only. You see, one pass, that is this one. So this is the importance of dot only. So let's now focus on the main concept, page and browser. So when you check that in their official document of Playwright, you can see they have clearly mentioned that each browser context can have multiple pages, whereas a page refers to single tab or a single window within the browser. So that is the difference. I can show you in the practical way. So we have a requirement of landing on this page and then click on these top deals. If you observe, when we are clicking on these top deals, it is opening the child window, right? So I was on the test explanation, right? So here the requirement was we need to navigate on this page and then click on top deals and then search the vegetable tomato here. So if you observe, if we are clicking on this, the side tab is getting opened. It is nothing but the child window. So this, in this page, child window page, we can only access with the browser. So we can't perform the child window access with this page. So we can only perform with the browser. So there is a way to handle that. So let me just show you. First thing, we need to change the URL, right? And now we need to write two lines of code to handle the child window. What is that? So let me show you. Promise.all, and let me first write it and explain it to you later. Open the array inside it. So inside the array you need to write context dot wait for event, and inside the braces you need to write page. So it is self-explanatory. We are telling our context that wait for the event of new page, and instead of semicolon you need to give comma, and then we need to write the locator for this top deals. Just inspect, Control F, and you see this one is highlighting. This one is the HTML property for the top deals. So attribute is A, and this is the tag name, attribute, and value should be enclosed in single quote, which we discussed in our earlier lecture. This is, we are writing our customized XPath, right? Use it. So when you hit enter, it is showing 1 of 1. So we can use that. Here, write down page.locator and dot click, comma. Why we are using comma? Because we are inside the array. So store this in one constant new page. So first what we are doing is we are navigating to this page, and if we are navigating to this page, we have a requirement called click on top deals. But when we are clicking on that, the child window is getting opened, and this page has only access on this page. So to let know the access of other page, we need to tell browser that context dot wait for event. So we need to tell our browser context to wait for the event of new page, and then we can perform the action called click. And what was our requirement in new page? We need to type the text vegetable tomato here. So let's just write the CSS. So we can write the CSS for this type. Control F. Input is the tag name, type is attribute, and value is search. See, this one is matching. And now you got an access of new page, so you need to write await this new page dot locator dot fill tomato. So why we are writing new page here? Because now we need to perform the action in this child window, right? So we have access for this new page because we gave this promise, and we told our browser context to wait for event of page, and we also wrote the click function for the top deals. So when we are clicking that, new page will get open and it will wait, and we stored in the new constant new page. That's the reason we are using new page here. So it's pretty much, I am putting some wait await new page dot pause. We can also put page dot pause. Alright, let me try to execute this. So this await page dot pause will open the Playwright inspector. Somehow it got failed, so we forgot to put await here. So write await, and now it will work. So that is what the importance of await is. And now it should open that page, and you see. So the reason why I put the wait here is so that you can see it has already opened the new page and entered the text tomato. The Playwright is so fast so that you can't see it. So when you give page.pause, it will open this Playwright inspector so that you can debug it. So it will stop at that moment, and then you need to click on this button to resume. Let me click on it. See, it's passed. When you also see the reports, it will show the detailed reports. You see, every step it is. So this is the importance of the browser, which these actions can't be performed by the page, because page has only access on one single page, whereas browser has context, different contexts, different pages. So that's the reason we use the context here. So first thing, we have created a context for browser, right? So we can use that for multiple pages. We can, if there are multiple child windows, we can use multiple contexts here, and they have also mentioned in their official document, right? So browser has the access on multiple pages. Each browser context have multiple pages, whereas page only refers to single tab. Thus the reason people will use browser, and for practice purpose people will use page if there are no child windows in the website which we are practicing. If there are child windows in the website which we are practicing, then we need to use browser, and to handle the child window you need to perform these set of lines. Let me explain these set of lines to you once again. We are giving await promise.all, and we are promising that it should be waiting for the event of new page. New page is nothing but the child window. We are saying it to context, and then we are clicking on that, so it will perform all these promises, and we are storing that promises in this new page, which is the access of child window, and then we are performing the child window action. So that's pretty much about page and browser and importance of the browser, and we also performed the child window handling. Thank you, keep practicing, bye.